I mean, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy that. I like it. I want it. I added it to my wish list. Hey friends, welcome to my channel, Simply Fabulous, where I like to talk about luxury items, fashion, lifestyle, and I try to sprinkle a little bit of tips in between. So today in my video, I'd like to talk about my wish list for 2023. Now, I am kind of late, a lot late, because we're like about the middle of the year. And usually you'll get these in the beginning of the year, but hey, it's here today and we're gonna dive right into it. There's no really particular order of these things that I want, because there are some things on this list that's like, all right, you know, we're gonna have to like really save if we want that. It's not something that I can just go and get today, but there's always hope, and you never know, So anyways, let's get into this list. I think I'm going to start with, I kind of wrote them down, made kind of some notes. Hopefully it's not too long. Now I did try to like narrow down this list and not have too many things, because I guess sometimes you're like, ooh, I would like that. I mean, if I had all the money in the world, I would buy that. I'd get that. Oh, I could rock that, you know? So let's just, you know, some things that I know that I've actually been wanting is what I'm trying to put on this list, or what I'm going to share today. There are a few other things, but these are the things that like literally have been on my mind for a while. And I'm like, you know what? One day. But anywho, all right, so let's start with, I guess jewelry, because I am a woman that loves her jewelry. I guess for the first one, I will start with, it's a Cartier necklace, and it's actually called the CD Cartier necklace, or CD. I'm not sure how to correctly pronounce this, but it's basically like it's a Cartier necklace, but it's a necklace with like just a solitary, kind of like what I'm wearing. It's gorgeous. Okay, I've seen it in person, in real life. I was actually looking at some watches, and then one day I was just like, it was the day that I went to go look at watches. The day I was going to look at some watches, and then I had passed by like a necklace case, and I was like, you know what, I have really been like looking for another nice solitary like diamond necklace. But then the way they set the diamond in the necklace is what's unique. It's kind of like set by two like C's for Cartier. But yeah, I just really thought it was beautiful, and thought this is something that has to go on my wish list. I actually told my SA, because she was the one who showed it to me when I was in the store, and I was like, oh, just take note, this is on my wish list. It's gonna come, I don't know when, but just know I'm gonna get this necklace. And she was like, all right, I got you, I know. So that is definitely on my wish list. And I think that's really the only thing from Cartier that I know that's on my wish list for now. There are some other things that I want, but they're kind of lower down my wish list. Now another I guess jewelry that I've been wanting, I've really always wanted a tennis bracelet. Yeah, so I just kind of always been looking, and you know, I was in Tiffany, and Tiffany has their Victoria collection, and I really like their Victoria bracelet. So it's like a tennis bracelet, but it has the like Victoria design. So that is on my wish list. It's so beautiful. A little out my price range, but like it's so nice. But that's definitely one of the items on my wish list. And from Tiffany, to match that Victoria bracelet is the Victoria ring. Oh, that ring is so beautiful. Like, I feel like that's like a set you have to have. Like, if you get the bracelet, I think you should get the ring. So gorgeous, and that's with just the diamonds kind of all around the band. And I kind of see, you know, wearing that like either like on my pointer finger or ring finger. It's just such a gorgeous, like almost like a statement ring, but not quite, because although it does stand out, it's unique. And I always like finding things that are different, that can be part of my collection, like my jewelry collection. The Victoria bracelet, the Victoria ring, that's on my wish list. And then another item that's on my wish list from Tiffany is the lock bracelet, the full pave in white gold. Yes, I would love to have that to pair with the bracelet that I already own and kind of just like stack them. The Tiffany lock bracelet, full pave in white gold, is on my wish list. And I have to say, for the other jewelry that's from Tiffany, like the tennis bracelet, well, the Victoria bracelet and the Victoria ring, I don't think I've ever seen it in another gold tone other than white gold. So yeah, or maybe that's platinum. That might be platinum, I'm not sure, don't quote me on it. I just like that color when it comes to gold. All right, next on my wish list for jewelry is the Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton? I can't say it in French, I don't speak French. I really did try for y'all. The Louis Vuitton earrings, and it's the macro LV earrings. They're similar to the LV iconic earrings that I'm sure you've probably seen all the time, but I believe these recently came out, I want to say in 2023, because I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. And then if you go on the website, it's hard to find just because it's out of stock. But I know if you like contact a sales advisor or go in the store, I think you can like still pre-order them right now, or at least get on the list so when they come out, because they seem to be a permanent part of the collection that they're have released. It's just because it's a new piece, it's sold out as of now. So at least as of this recording, it's sold out. Like, you couldn't buy it online. I don't think a lot of stores carry it right now, but it's not that you can't get it, it's just gonna be a wait. And that's sometimes a lot of things with Louis Vuitton. I've noticed, like, you can still get it, it'll just be a wait. I know I ordered something from Louis Vuitton that was sold out, and I think it took like a month to get to me. So it doesn't always take too long when you order something from them, back ordered or something, but it will get to you. It was like a month, 30 days. So yeah, so that's what I want. And I know that's not real jewelry, so please don't come for me. It is costume jewelry. I like it, that's all I can say. That's the only way I can justify it. I like it, I want it, I added it to my wish list. There you go. So the next item on my list, I think that's, oh, now this item on my list that I have had this on my list that to the point where I literally would have to go overseas to get this necklace, because it's a necklace. They sold it in the US, but it's kind of hard to find in the US. I did see it on a website, like, you know, the other websites where you can, like, they source all the different stores in the country and then you can have it shipped to you. I did see it on one of those sites maybe like a year ago, and I just didn't pull the trigger. I was just like, because it's not like the cheap, I mean, it's jewelry. Now these, at least the pieces I've been talking about, except for the macro LV earrings, are real gold, real diamonds, so it does have a pretty penny to it. So in regards to this Chopard necklace, it's the Chopard Happy Diamonds Icons necklace. It's an 18 karat white gold, and it's a diamond clover pendant. So they have two styles, and I remember going to the store here in my area when it actually got released, and this had to be maybe like 3 years ago. It was definitely before COVID, so it might even be 5. It was a while ago. I remember going to the store, just kind of looking at their jewelry. That piece had just been released because it was part of their like Happy Diamonds collection. And they always have like a Happy Diamonds collection, but that's like a very specific piece that they had. It was like that 4-leaf clover, or maybe it was like a Lucky Charm collection. I can't remember the name of the exact collection from Chopard, but I remember it was like one of those seasonal collections where it had the 4-leaf clover one, which is the one that I really liked. So there's the 4-leaf clover that was part of the collection, like an eye, and then the palm, and they all have like different meanings for like good luck or prosperity or like watching over you. So they all had like different meanings, but the one that I was drawn to was the 4-leaf clover diamond necklace. And again, they had 2 styles. They had one that it was just white gold, and it had like a floating diamond in one of the clovers, and then the other style was kind of with diamonds all around the clover, like paved, and then it had in one of the clovers a floating diamond. And I think that's really their signature at Chopard, is having like a nice floating diamond in like their necklaces or in their different jewelry pieces, which I think is really beautiful. That's definitely still on my wish list, has been on my wish list forever, to the point where it's just a hard to find piece, because you can either find it pre-loved on the pre-loved market, that's where you'll find it, or you'll find it jewelry store, but usually like overseas, like they carry Chopard, like they carry the brand, and they might have that necklace in stock. So yes, that is on my wish list when it comes to jewelry. Now when it comes to, let's go to shoes on my wish list, because I don't really have a lot, but I've been into this thing where I've been really liking boots. I don't know what it is. I think I've always liked boots, but I still have like a collection. I wouldn't even say a collection, because I wear them. I don't like just have them to just have them. I actually have boots, but I went through like a phase where I was just buying boots. I was just finding a way to wear boots summer, spring, winter, fall. And where I am, it gets really hot, so there's no need to be wearing any boots in the summer. But anyways, that was a phase. Hopefully that's not coming back again. But yes, on my wish list I have 2 boots. So the first boot is the Hermes, and it's their jumping boot. It's like a riding boot to me, but it's called their Hermes jumping boot. And I actually like them in Dior in black. I know they have it in their, I think it's called gold, in their color line. So if I could have both, I would get both. But if I could only just start with one of the boots, it would definitely be the one in black, and it would be the shorter version. So there's like a jumping boot, and it's like, it says shorter or short. I can't remember what the website says, because I've seen it on the website only, I haven't seen it in the stores. But yeah, it looks really the same. It's still a long boot, but I guess it's just a bit shorter. I'm not sure exactly where, but I know it's a bit shorter than the original jumping boot by Hermes. So yes, that's the one that I want, or that's the one that's on my wish list. And then the other boot, now this is so funny. I love these boots. I went into the store one day, and I think I was waiting around for something. Yeah, I was waiting around for something, and then these boots caught my eye, like across the room. Like me and the boots, like we locked eyes. No, I'm just joking. But I was across the room though, for real, and I saw these boots, and I was just like drawn towards them. I'm like, okay, just tunnel vision, going towards the boot. And I'm like, what are these? And I looked at them, picked them up, and was like, oh wow, these are beautiful. And you know, it seems like as soon as you're in that trance and you're just looking at something, again, I'm just looking. I'm not trying to buy. I'm just looking or admiring the beautiful boots. Here comes like a sales associate, like, oh, can I get that size for you? Like, do you want to put it on? Don't do that. Don't do that to me. That's a trap. Because for me, For me, it's like, if I try it on and it fits, I'm walking out the store with it. I am gonna walk out the store with it. So no, but honestly, I tried it on and I'm proud of myself. I didn't like just buy it on spot, even though I'm not really an impulsive buyer, but it was like in that margin of like, I could get these if I wanted to right now, but like, again, I'm not an impulsive person. Let's think about this. Now, another reason why I didn't get these boots, because it's not because of the style of the boots. So let me tell you, these are the Valentino rain boots in black. They're like this glossy, shiny, black rain boots, okay? Not that where I live doesn't rain. I feel like it rains everywhere. So there's probably, you can justify a reason like, oh, it's raining today, I'm gonna put on my rain boots. But for me, which was like, you don't need this. You really don't need this. I don't like to literally leave the house when it rains. Like, I'm not a person that's like, ooh, it's raining, let me just bust out my rain boots and let's just go and run some errands and do some stuff. No, it's raining outside. Okay, let me just cuddle up to a nice, you know, movie or get under the covers, whatever have you. Watch a nice YouTube video, whatever it is. Like, I want to stay inside when it rains. I'm not trying to go out if I don't have to. Like, there's times where it's like, well, I have to go out. I already have this plan. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. I gotta go do something. So that's why I'm outside in the rain. But other than that, there's no need for me to be in the rain. So I'm not really going out in the rain a lot. And I know you're saying, well, they're rain boots. Just because they're rain boots doesn't mean you need to wear them only in the rain. You can wear them kind of anytime. But as I kind of said prior with the jumping boot, I live in a climate where it's hot most of the time, hot and humid. So you don't always want to wear boots or anything kind of like thick or too clunky around your feet. I like to wear like nice breathable stuff. So, you know, I'll wear a nice tennis shoe that's like breathable, or some nice sandals, just different things in a boot, because a boot can sometimes be, it doesn't get a lot of, not oxygen, it doesn't get like a lot of airflow through it. So in the case of these rain boots by Valentino, it's made so, you know, rain doesn't get in, you stay dry. Yeah, so, you know, maybe if I'm traveling somewhere and I know I'm gonna be there for a while and it rains a lot and I'm planning on going to different places, that is cute. Those are like, there are some really cute boots. So they will be on my wish list, because I really do like them. Like, I'm really trying to find like, well, you know, sometimes there's hurricane season and then but like, who's trying to be out in a hurricane? So really? I'm thinking to myself, there's like, the side of me is like, well, you should get them. The other side is like, come on now, really? Those are like the two like shoes or boots that I have on my list. Okay, the other thing that I have on my list, on my wish list, is the Louis Vuitton coffret trésor. So it's like the, I guess, the treasure box in French, but it's like their little mini trunk that they have that comes in the classic LV monogram with like the flowers and stuff. So I really like that trunk. I feel like I could, you know, not only just use it as like a keepsake and put like, I would use it more for jewelry and put that in there, but then you could also use it as decor. I know they actually have one, like if you go to the store or online, they have like a little mini trunk that has like flowers in it, so you can use it as more as a decor piece. So I would even use it as that, like put it on a coffee table. The designs are endless with this mini trunk. So, and it comes in different sizes, and I kind of want, or at least like 2 sizes for like the smaller versions of the trunk, and I kind of would want 2 because they also look cute when you stack the trunks. I like that as well. So that's an option, is to get the trunk and then stack it, or get the trunk and use it as decor for the home, or get it and use it as a jewelry case for all my, you know, nice jewelry. So that's kind of what I had in mind to use the trunk. Now, also from Louis Vuitton, that's on my wish list. It's a trunk again, and I was like, oh, all these trunks, okay. But this is like the big mama bear trunk. Like, this is a huge trunk. It's called their, okay, let me get it right. So yeah, the other trunk that I want to get is their large big trunk, and it's called the Cartier Lozine 110. I'm butchering it. Like, I should not be doing this. I took French 1 year in college, and that is it, and I can't do it right now. But anyways, it is the Louis Vuitton. It's their large trunk, the mama bear trunk, I like to say. And this is the one that actually comes with a glass, like a glass tabletop, so you can put it over the trunk and you can actually use it as a coffee table. So yeah, that's the one that I want. The price tag on that one, it's like a nice luxury car. That's all I can say. Like, that's the price tag for this trunk. Yeah. So that's why that's like on my wish list. But I don't see myself getting it this year, next year. But it's there. It's probably will stay on my wish list for a while, because it's something that I would love, and I, you know, setting goals too. Setting goals when spending that type of money is like, you know, doesn't hurt the bank account at all. It's like, oh, okay, I'll get that. That's nice, and I'm still good, you know. So yes, that's on my wish list, is those two trunks from Louis Vuitton. All right, next item that's on my list. Now, probably were expecting this one, because it seems to be on a lot of people's lists. It's not like it's one of these rare items that no one has on their list. A lot of people have it on the list, at least on the videos that I've seen on YouTube, and especially when it comes to the category of purses or bags. So I know you already know what it is, but you don't know the color though. So on my wish list from Hermes is a mini Kelly. I just think it's such a beautiful bag, and would fit perfect for all my essentials. I have mentioned before in a previous video that I actually like to carry just the essentials. I like to be kind of minimalistic when I carry things with me, meaning I just like to carry, of course, like my keys, an ID, a lip gloss, and then maybe like a card, like a credit card or a debit card. The essentials is like what I like to keep in my bag. So that's why I believe, or that's why I know a mini Kelly would really suit me very well from Hermes. And for the colors for that, I would like to go with like something basic, something neutral that I could wear all the time. And that was their black, and then their, it's like that brown cognac color, but it's called gold at Hermes. So that's what I would want. If I would get the gold colored leather in the mini Kelly, I would want that with actual yellow gold hardware. And then if I got the black in the mini Kelly, I'm like looking at the list to remember. If I got the mini Kelly in the black, I would want that with the palladium hardware. So yeah, that's my wish list for the mini Kelly. And then I would actually want the Birkin. I kind of would want it in 3 colors. I'm trying to look down to see like how many colors did I say I wanted in? 3 colors. All right, so the first color would be black. I just feel like black is a color that, again, I could pair with almost any outfit, just anything, whether it's casual or dressy. And if I had the Hermes Birkin, I would take that with me. Now for that one, I would probably want like a size in the 30 or 25. I know 25 is small, but I was thinking like the 30 because I can really fit my arm in there and kind of put it at the crook of my elbow, because that's how I would want to carry it. I know it's more of a top handle bag, so being able to carry it into like by the top handle and then like sliding my wrist through the handles too. So that's why I was thinking more like the 30 in the Birkin. And then for the black one, I would probably really would want it in the palladium hardware, because I am like a a white gold person. I like silver. I just like that color. So yes, that's what I would want in the Hermes if I got it in black. Also in this pretty blue that I've been seeing. I don't know the name of the blue, because I know Hermes has very specific names for all their different colors of leather and the types, but it'll be a blue, and I'll put like a picture somewhere on the screen to show you the blue that I'm talking about. And the reason why I would want it in this color, because it's just such, to me, it's so beautiful. It's so vibrant. If I'm gonna get a Birkin bag with color, this is like one of the colors that I'm drawn to. Like it says me. That's what I think. And that color, and then it would either be, I've seen it in the palladium hardware. I don't think I've ever seen it in the yellow gold hardware. I know I wouldn't want it in rose gold. I will have to see it in the gold hardware. I think it'll probably still be beautiful. I can imagine that right now. But yeah, palladium, that would be the ideal color for the hardware for me in the blue bag. And then the last one, this is a special one. This is one I kind of learned about Hermes bags, and this is gonna date me a little bit. Maybe not, because anyways. So I call it, now this is not the color of, this is the color of the bag that I call it, but this is not the color of the bag that Hermes calls it. So I call it the Rory pink. Rory, R-O-R-Y. And Rory as in like Gilmore Girls. So there is an episode of Rory getting this bag from her boyfriend Logan. He like just buys her a Birkin bag, and she's kind of like, I wouldn't even say nonchalant, she's just not really knowledgeable about the bag. She's like, ooh, a bag, ooh, a pretty bag, and she's like, it smells good, and it's in this beautiful vibrant pink. So that's why I call it Rory pink, because when I saw that bag, I was like, oh, I love that bag. What bag is that? Or at least what color is that? Now, would I want the exact replica that Rory got in Gilmore Girls from Logan? No, because I believe what she got was the Hermes, again, I don't remember the name of the color, but she got it in like ostrich, I believe. Yeah, she got it in ostrich, and she had it with rose gold hardware, and I'm not really a rose gold person, and probably wouldn't get it in an exotic leather either. I would just get it in one of the many different leathers. That's just my preference. And yeah, so I would get it in that color with either palladium hardware. I know it's like, I just can't. I love palladium. Or gold. That would be like the yellow gold. That would be my second choice. But yeah, it's the Rory pink, which is what I call it. I would want that color, palladium hardware, Birkin, 30. I would take a 25 too, but yeah. So that is on my wish list. When it comes to bags, I don't really have a lot of bags on my wish list. I mean, I guess it was always on my wish list, which I haven't like really mentioned here. It's just Lady Dior in every color, like from micro to mini to small and under is what I would want. Not really into the medium or large. It's just, again, I don't carry a lot of stuff. So yeah, a small bag, a mini, a micro, and a Lady Dior, or even a Lady Dijoy. That's all on my wish list. If I could just get all the colors, I would do that. I would have all of them, a whole rainbow. I'm a fan of the Dior brand, and I just love their Lady Dior bag. That whole line collection, some of those special editions that they have, they're so beautiful to me. So that's like on my wish list. But yeah, that's why I don't have that many bags on my wish list, because I'm always like, you know, it's a time for another Dior bag. So yeah, that is all on my list for bags. Now I do have one more item on my wish list, and I think this item, or this brand in particular, is something that I can see myself getting soon. It wouldn't be too far out. Hopefully this year, just because if I can get a specific item, because this brand always sells out of the item that I want very quickly, and a lot of the items come in a really small size because it's a clothing brand. So it's not always like, I'm not a 00, so I'm not gonna fit a 00, and you could always probably find a 00 on their site. I mean, it doesn't, they don't use 00s, but like in the US size, it would be like a 0, 00, 2. I'm not on that lower end scale of sizes, so that's why this piece is hard for me to find, because they do make it in a full range of sizes, but it seems like the larger sizes go really fast. So that is what it is. But anyways, the brand is called Poem Bangkok. I love their clothes. I mean, if I could get all their clothes, I would. If I can just have this person or have the designer dress me all the time, I'll be like, yes, come and dress me. But specifically from this brand, on my wish list is their tulle skirts. And their tulle skirts are very A-lined. I love a nice A-line in a skirt. And then they're also very full and fluffy. They have a tulle skirt that has a slit that's really beautiful and delicate, especially since the body of the skirt's very flowy and full. So it's still very elegant, you know. That's why I like that one. But I am leaning towards the one that has no slits. I would like both if I could get both. If I could find it in my size and get it at the time and in the color I want, because I do make different colors, which is what I love about this brand. I know they have it like in white, like a soft baby, a muted pink. I've seen it in red, I've seen it in black. Again, it just depends on the designer and then the season that they're in, because they do make it for like fall, winter, spring. Like, so they'll do designs based on the season, so that could dictate the color of the tulle skirt. So yes, definitely on my wish list. Definitely see me purchasing that sometime soon. Hopefully this year, hopefully next year. I need to make that mine. That skirt, I need to make it mine. And then also their bodysuits. Oh, their bodysuits are beautiful. They're like, a lot of them are symmetrical cut that I like. So it has like a beautiful symmetry, or asymmetrical cut, I would say, to the bodysuits. But then they also have like just different types of like bustiers, or I don't know how to call them. I don't know the proper term for them, but they have the ones where it's very like form-fitting, but it's still like elegant in a way. It's just the way he mixes in like elegance and like style. I like it. I just love it. I really love the brand, and I love, again, their skirts, their bodysuits. I mean, I really love all their clothes, and I'll definitely like share with you the photos of the ones that are definitely like on my list that I like. Well, that is it for my wish list. You know what? Please let me know. Do you like these type of videos? Do you like when people share their wish list for the year, or just kind of what they would like to get or purchase? Like, I'd like to know. I'd like to have a little bit more feedback, and hearing from you guys what you like, or you know, what you're interested in, or what you want to see in the future. Really does give me some insight and does help me, especially with my channel, in providing that content to you. So yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. let me know what's on your wish list. Like, what do you have on your wish list? Do you have some similar items that I have? Do you have something different? I want to know. I read the comments, so I'm in there just kind of scrolling like, oh, okay, and I respond too. So leave a comment below, and if you liked this video, please thumbs it up. Let me know that you liked it, and if you want to know when the next video will drop, click the notification bell, because it will notify you the moment I upload a video. Click the notification bell, be notified when I drop a video. And yeah, just thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.